I just did a thing. I upgraded my phone from an iPhone 11 to the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And the very first thing I did on this phone wasn't messing anything with like the settings. What I wanted to do was to make sure that I still have a way to capture my tasks and ideas into Notion with one tap without ever opening the app. Because no matter how good your phone is, if capturing your ideas still takes 10 or more steps to do that, you're going to lose them. I'm a certified Notion expert and a Notion ambassador. I'm also the person that other consultants call when they need a real client system and not another template hack. At the end of this video, you'll have the same one tap shortcut set up on your own phone. There's no code, there's no API keys, it's just 3 quick steps. And if you'd rather skip building it yourself, I have a main shortcut link that I'll drop in the description for you. Okay, so before we dive into building this Apple shortcut, I did just want to share how my setup looks like on my iPhone. So on my iPhone, on the first page that I have here, it's only one page, and then this one is just overflow from the new apps that came with the phone. But just looking at this first, I like having my Notion pages, widgets here. So I have my HQ Insights, which is a notification center on my home dashboard. And then I have my HQ dashboard, which is my home one. And then I have my meals planner. So it's easy for me to like go in there and look at my recipes. And then I have like the Ask AI Notion widget set up as well. So if I were to open this notification center, it then shows me a countdown. I have my payment reminders. I can see what clients I'm currently working with. And then some operating metrics like what's due and how many tasks I have due in the next 7 days, if I have any overdue tasks, if there's any critical tasks, how many projects are active, my closing rate, and then my average days to close. So that's all available on my main home screen as a widget. And it's super easy to add a widget onto your home screen. You can hold down on the screen for the little apps to start like moving around a little, and then you press edit. And then you can add a widget in. And then if you were to search Notion, here you can then add in a page, your favorites, a bigger like widget of that, any recents, and things like that. So super easy to add in widgets. So I'm just gonna hit done. And another thing that I really like having on iPhone, and this works for any iPhone, I would say at least 11 through 17, is I always forget what this is called, but like if you swipe right, all the way to the right, I then have a folder of my favorite Apple shortcuts. And so from here, I can like easily quickly add in tasks. So like if I wanted to add in a quick task, this one's a little bit different than the one that we're building because it's built with an API, but I'm then able to add in the name, the priority level, and then like when this should be due. So like this should be due in an hour, then it just gets sent to Notion. I don't even have to open the page if I don't want to. Super easy to do that. So the one that we're building today, it's going to ask you what's the idea or like what's the task, what are you trying to input as like your main page title. So let's just put test here. And then from there, you can add in like details, and that would go into the body of the page for a Notion page. So if I just put test here, then it just sends it over, and then it's going to open the page and create it. Today, same thing. You're going to be able to add in the name of the page and then any body text for it. So it's super simple. There's no API, there's no JSON code, nothing. So let's get started on how to build something super simple like this. If you want something to where you can add in like other properties though, check out my site. I have a free tutorial on how to do that, or you can just buy the shortcut links for super low. I think it's like $5 on my site, and it's already set up. You just have to modify it to work for your Notion workspace. So let's get started in building this super simple Apple shortcut where you can send ideas, tasks, and any random thoughts into your Notion with the Apple shortcut. And so in Notion, you just need a simple database. Mine's called Inbox, and I can use it for tasks, content ideas, random thoughts, anything really. You really want to keep this minimal because you don't want your ideas or your tasks to get stuck here. This is just like a place for you to gather all your ideas and thoughts and then move those into the respective databases that you have. Like for tasks, you want to go through this like weekly and then like move pages over. So I can select this and then click on the three dots and then I can move this to wherever I need to, which because I don't want to have anything that just like gets stuck in my inbox. So you just need to create a super simple database. Mine's called inbox again, and just keep it minimal, like a name, maybe a status, and create a time. That's really it. All right, so now let's create the actual shortcut in the Shortcuts app on your iPhone. So first things first is you're going to go to your Shortcuts app and open it. And then we're going to create a new shortcut by tapping on this plus button up here on the top right hand corner. And so the first thing we're going to do is add in an ask for input action. And this one is going to be the title of your page. So we're going to add in another for input action. And so the second one is going to be optional for the details. And so from here, we're then going to search for Notion. And these are all the options that you have. So you can like just open Notion if you wanted to. You can like ask Notion AI. For this one, since it's just my quick capture, I'm just going to create the document without opening. So when it asks for the first set of text, you can like add in any question that you want, but I'm just going to say, what is this idea? Because that's going to be like what I want it to ask me. And then for my second prompt, just details, like this is optional. I don't have to add in details if I don't want to, but I am going to click on the arrows. So for the first one, for what is the idea, I'm not going to allow multiple lines because every time I want to add in a new idea into my inbox database, I would have to run the shortcut a couple of times for each different task or idea or whatever it is. For the details one, I'm going to allow it to have multiple lines so I can add in extra text with line breaks. So here in the third action that we're doing, so create a page with the title, I'm then going to select it and then select variable. So it's going to be this first input. And then for the body, same thing, select variable, and it's going to be the details because I want to make sure that these two are aligned correctly. Once that's in, I'm now going to go in and connect my database or my account workspace and then my database. So from here, I then get to pick my workspace and then I'm going to pick that we just created. So let's press play. What's the idea? I'm just going to say idea, I think like number 2, or let's just say idea X. Done, details. This is a test item. Perfect. And so it's not going to open the page, it's just going to send it. Because we're doing it here within the Apple shortcut, it's going to give us the URL. So I'm just going to click on the URL and it took me straight to there. So I would be able to go in and like add in not started or in progress if I already wanted to start this. But I can like easily come in here and move this to the correct task database if I wanted to. But yeah, that's super easy. We've built it. That was it. There's no JSON, there's no API keys. Now that we've built our shortcut, we can actually add this onto the home screen. So it behaves like its own app icon and it's super easy. This one step is what actually makes this shortcut effortless and enough to stick with. So we could do that by clicking on the arrow down and then you'll have this option to the home screen. So you can like rename this, creating document just inbox, and then you can like set the color and then you can like pick an icon if you wanted to. So I'm just going to do a heart and now it's been added. So now it's super easy to drop in ideas into my workspace. So I like to treat my inbox as a capture inbox and not as a to-do list. So once a week, I'll process it. I'll turn the ideas into real tasks, schedule content, or delete what I don't need. The key here is to capture first and organize later. If you want the advanced version where due dates and priority get set automatically, I've got a deeper tutorial for that. It's linked below too. If you just want the fastest way to get thoughts out of your head and into Notion, then this setup is the best place to start. I'll see you in the next one.